So let's get started. Multi-step process with no access control in one step. This lab has an admin panel with a flawed multi-step process for changing a user's role. You can familiarize yourself with the admin panel by logging into the credentials administrator and admin. To solve the lab, log in using the credentials Wiener and Peter and exploit the flawed access control to promote yourself to become an administrator. In real world pen testing job, you will have this kind of scenario where they will give basic access user and admin user. So this is given to check if any admin functionalities can be used by basic access user. So this should not be possible if proper access control was implemented, right? So we will check some admin functionality and see if normal user can use that. So let's access the lab. Let's open this in our browser. Okay, let's open administrator account. Right, here we have admin panel. So this is the same functionality as before, but now it is done in two steps. For example, I select Carlos user. This is step 1 where I click upgrade user. So this is step 2 asking you to confirm. So click on yes, and as you can see, Carlos became an admin user. So let's go to Burp Suite, proxy HTTP history and see the flow. So I click on login page. I'll render this as well. And I entered the credentials, right? So now I got administrator access. So this is the administrator's my account page. And I clicked on admin panel. Now as you can see, it is normal user. And now I clicked on upgrade user. Here is the data that we are sending. We are sending the username and the action. And when I clicked on yes, this is what happened. This has the same endpoint with something extra over here, right? So confirmed equals to true. It gave a redirect back to admin page. And now you can see it is admin, right? While implementing this two-step verification, generally developers become lazy and implement access control only in step 1. So this request is highly secure. They will just implement access control on this step, but not on the step 2, which is this one. So they'll think that only after passing the step 1, they will reach step 2. But if step 2 is vulnerable, you can directly use step 2 and confirm the upgrade. And as you can see, in step 2, we have more information, including the action and the username. So let's send step 1 to repeater, step 2 to repeater. So step 2 has all information that exists in step 1, right? And step 1 is secure, but step 2 is not secure. So now let's go back to the browser, log out of this admin user, log in as Wiener user. So let's go to Burp Suite, let's go to proxy, and this is the my account of Wiener user. And as you can see, a session cookie. So here, let me send this to repeater and say that this is Wiener user. There are two ways you can try to bypass this. So we're only interested in step 2. So you can send all this information, including this data and the post request endpoint to Wiener user, or you can simply copy this session ID and paste it over here. So let me try both. So first of all, let me copy this post request, change this to post, copy the data, paste it at the bottom and send it. As you can see, I was able to upgrade Carlos user. So let me downgrade him. Okay, downgrade was done. So now let's try the second method in which I copy the session ID and paste it instead of admin's session cookie. And let me send this. So this is also possible, and Carlos user got upgraded to admin user, right? So here you see a redirect. So you cannot follow the redirection. So the main reason you cannot follow the redirection is because you upgraded Carlos user but not yourself. So if you try to redirect, what happens? It's going to throw some error, right? So you can also check the same thing right here by keeping /admin. So unauthorized, right? So you can see this message directly here, right? You can also render this. So now let's go back here by clicking on this. And now let's try to upgrade winner user and make sure it is upgrade, not downgrade, and send it, right? As you can see, now I have upgraded to admin user. So now I can actually follow redirection. So click on follow, and as you can see, I got admin panel. So if I go to the browser, you can see this, right? So let me click on my account, and as you can see, got admin panel. You can see all this functionality. So let's try to downgrade this Carlos user. Click on yes, and as you can see, I got full functionality just like admin user. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Check the description for payloads and other resources. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.